Hello everybody, my name is Christopher Carl, and today we are presenting the General Purpose University Registrar. We are Group 2 for Principles of Software Design under Dr. Eduardo Fernandez. Myself, I'm the team lead, Christopher Carl. The lead architect was Scott Burnette, and the program lead was Tyler Bourque. The developers underneath, we've got Jermaine Bowyer, Jonathan Bedoya, and Luis Campos. This is our use case diagram for the registrar system. There are 3 users who represent the entirety of the users who would use our system within the grander general purpose university system. We have students, administrators, and professors. So students will be able to filter their courses by name, view the courses, view sections of a course, view their schedule, add sections to their schedule, and remove. Registrar administrators are able to add courses, add sections, remove sections from their courses, and also do the same sort of filtering functions that students can. Professors, on the other hand, are assigned to courses from the start. They are assigned through a different system, so not registrar administrators. And they can assign final grades of their students in their classes per section, and they're allowed to see the sections that they're teaching and whoever is in their class. Alright, let's get started. This is our login screen. We have several dummy users already programmed into the system. Let's start with the student. We'll go with the 50th student. When they log in, this is the screen that they see. These are all of their functions that they're able to access, whereas if we look at a professor, this is what they're able to see, which is completely different than what a student is able to. As you can see, assigning grades is definitely not a student function. Now, if we look at an administrator, their screen is also very different, which means that they're only able to access the functions that were described in our previous use cases. Alright, let's start off with the administrator screen. For a quick overview, this is where we list all of our courses. The distinction we make between courses and sections is that one course can have many sections, but one section cannot have many courses. We have the ability to filter these courses by number, also by the department. We can add prerequisites, we can remove them, and the total amount of professors that we have in the system are listed here for easy access, and we can program in a nice little location and add sections, and we can also load courses to see what exactly it is that we're looking at. This is the professor screen, where we can see I've logged into the second professor. Currently he's teaching a lot of courses. And he can also load the roster of whoever's inside. Sometimes they don't have anybody, and we have to add those students in because they need to register into it. And once those students register, then we would be able to assign a grade anywhere in between the regular 4.0 lettering system. Now we're on the student screen, where they are basically registering for courses. So here we see their current schedule. This is for the first student. We have a whole bunch of course lists, and we should show the sections, and then we can actually add these sections or remove those sections, and they would pop up in their schedule. And then once this student actually registers in, then these professors would be able to see that student in the roster. This is our first use case, which is adding a course. Let's go ahead and add a course. We must use a distinct name. Okay, let's try BME 1000. Again, same error. Let's try a new one, BME 1001. Alright, the course has been added. Alright, the second use case is adding sections to a course. So I had previously created BME 1000, doesn't have any sections in it. So first we must select a professor. Let's select the 10th, say CD 101. Let's put it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at, shall we say, 10 a.m. And that section appears. Let's have another professor teach it, except at the same time, in a different room. So professors 10 and 11 are there. I'm going to also add professor 1 for good measure. On Monday, this guy teaches it late. Let's add it there in CD 103. And that completes the first use case for adding sections. The second use case is removing sections. So we can actually select this one and delete it. And that's it, the third use case. Alright, our fourth use case for the administrator is to filter courses. Alright, so we have a lot of courses here. Let's go ahead and add a course filter. There was no course filter in, so everything's displayed. Let's select BME. Now only the BME courses are listed. Wildcard, everything is listed. Let's have a MAT. Those are our math courses. And that completes that use case. If we wanted to see what sections there are, we would say load course. And we have only 2 professors teaching 2 different sections at the same time. If we filter in for a wildcard, we can do the same here. And that completes the load and sections use case. Our first use case for students is to filter courses by name. Let's add a filter. All courses are listed. Let's look for some math sections. Okay. Those courses are listed. Our second and third use case is to view the courses and to view the sections for the course. So after we filter for math, we can choose Math 108 and show the sections for that course. Or 2043. Next logical use case is to add sections to our schedule. So let's say I'm a new student. I'm going to add an introductory course, another intro course. And that completes adding those sections. Our schedule is here on the left-hand side. So let's say I wanted to add as many courses as I can because I'm a very ambitious student. And these are some of the courses that were just recently added. I can't enroll into 2 sections from the same course. That's the first failsafe. Let's look for a Monday course that conflicts. Here's one Wednesday, Friday at the same time as another course. Cannot add due to a schedule conflict. Wonderful. Let's add some more courses. And now we have too many courses. So the same time conflict error still keeps popping up. So this is, for student 1, the entire schedule that he's under. Currently, none of these students have a grade, so let's go ahead and assign some grades. And that completes it. Thank you for checking out the University Registrar system. This has been Christopher Carl, Scott Burnette, Tyler Bourque, Jonathan Bedoya, Jermaine Bowyer, and Louis Campos.